Can you hear it?
Alarm clock.
Alarm clock. So we're about halfway up Gunung Pulai, and Cavan and I were having a conversation about how, you lain, bro. You're different. Because in our lives, some people have told us we're different. People cannot do what we do because kau lain. You're different. Different meh.
There's no I think everybody needs to get out of their comfort zone, then they will realize that there's no difference. It's just that from my end it's I'm just tired of being a piece of shit. So you just have to push. Perspective, most important thing. Without pain there's no progress.
No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. And no, that's the thing, right? I mean, pain, discomfort, people talk about this all the time. Some say avoid pain, some say seek pleasure. You gotta have the push, you gotta have the pull. I mean, even Tony Robbins talks about it, right? Where you have the push of, oh shit, my bank account's empty, I don't have any money to feed my family, and that's pain, that's fear pushing you forward. But Robbins also talks about, meaning, purpose, that this is your pull factor. Some people say your pull factor is buying a new car, having $1 million in a bank account. But ultimately, right, if it's all just pain, one of the most famous comedians I know, he ever said, life is pain. I can't remember his name right now, but life is pain. He even has a special called Life is Pain. But pain, he's a British comedian.
The white guy.
Yeah, most British, yes. White guy, yes.
The one that looks like Mr. Bean.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah, I listened to him quite a bit.
Yeah. The guy on he also appears on QI.
He has a lot of good philosophy anecdotes.
Yeah, one of his most famous is, that's a challenging wank.
Don't know, that's the one, but
But yeah, man, if life is pain, right, you still have to go through life anyway. Embrace the pain.
everybody is a bit too they want to preserve their body. What's the point? You're gonna die anyway. You might as well use up every bit of it.
No, I think the irony of you saying that, right, is this: if you don't put your body through pain, it becomes weaker and more susceptible to more pain.
Yes, and then it gets more expensive. Gotta pay the bills after that.
So yeah, my dudes out there, if you're thinking that, somebody says you're doing this because you're different, or you think that you can't do it because you're not the same as us, I'll have you know, we're all ultimately human. We still have to go through pain. So might as well go through pain that you choose lah, rather than pain other people put on you, right?
Decide your own life. It's gonna be, you can start from nothing. Just wait. Doesn't matter. Just day by day, push and push. Everything will change after a while, as it did for me.
Yeah, a bit of pain. Like there was this guy on IG, the Grab driver, who was saying that his goal is to hit 10K in 30 days. He even made the news quite recently. And can you imagine? I did the numbers, right? He has to work 10 to 12 hours a day, non-stop driving, for 30 days straight, just to hit 10K. I just used ChatGPT to be able to do the numbers. And true enough, when he finally hit his target, he hit $10,050. He did reveal that he worked more than 10 hours a day, 30 days straight, no breaks, no holiday, no vacation. Do you think that was painful?
I tried driving a long time ago. It's not fun. It's very painful. Your tailbone hurts. Everything hurts, even though you're not moving. Everybody seems to think it's easy, but it's not. It's very difficult. Tried it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Not fun. So it's accepting what you need to do and do it, not hide. The obstacle is what's gonna bring you where you need to go to, not avoiding the obstacle. That's the, because the main consensus now is we have to avoid the hard times, avoid the obstacles, avoid the walls, avoid everything. If you keep banging on the same spot, eventually it's gonna collapse.
Yeah.
It's gonna get through.
My takeaway from the guy who did 10K in 30 days is you choose the pain you are comfortable with. I'm not saying choose the one that least painful. Everything we do is painful. The guy chose to do 30 days of driving, bloody pain. But that's kind of pain he liked. Good morning. Right? He liked that kind of pain. he like a different kind of pain. Cavan is a kudo, jiu-jitsu, martial arts, Muay Thai, lift heavy weights kind of guy. He like that kind of pain.
But it's the reason why I do this is because it's a starting point for me. If I can push harder in the gym, I know that I can replicate it in my work. And my work is extremely stressful. It's I work with kids, special needs kids. I need to help them progress. So there is an emotional attachment to my job. So if I can't push myself, I don't have the capacity and the energy to help them. So that's my purpose. So if you can just start from the gym. Go to the gym, do the treadmill, do weights, do something, work your body. The better, the more you build, the more stronger you become. Everything else falls into place after that because you have the capacity to work harder, work longer. There is no 8 to 5. That's shit.
You want to work 8 to 5, you draw 8 to 5 salary. You want a bigger, better life, better be prepared to work 24/7. But that's the thing, right? Some people say work, we say play. Because we enjoy the work we do. Don't get me wrong, the work we do is painful. You know, I teach classes. I deal with a lot of horror stories. Sometimes I teach classes back to back on 9 hours a day. By the end of 2 days, my throat wanna die already. But it's a fun kind of pain. And that's the pain I can embrace. And that's the kind of pain that gives us purpose. And of course, alhamdulillah, the ability to hike Gunung Pulai.
On Wednesday.
Today Wednesday, yes, it is Wednesday.
When everybody else is having the 8 to 5.
Yeah, 8 to 5. So, if you think you're different, brothers, trust me, you're not too different from us. He's fit, I'm fat,
But we still do what we
we
need
still
to
do what we need to do. We'll see you at the next one.